Hey there, everybody. Thank you for joining me for another one-man review. Today is How to Be Happy by Eleanor Davis, another one of the books that I picked up in Fantagraphics Fanabucks sale. I pre-ordered everything that I wanted from them for the rest of the year. Had a whole bunch of gift certificates, so I cashed those out on books I wanted. And books like this one where I'm aware of the artist and I wanted to see more of their work, but I hadn't particularly had the book on my list, but it looked really cool. It's a really, really well-printed book. It's a bunch of short stories, and I like that, especially when you have an artist like Eleanor Davis who has a good stylistic variety. I mean, she has obviously a kind of core sensibility, but there's this style which I really like. This is something I'm thinking about a lot, just like shape and color, kind of devoid of line. But she has a lot of other styles, and so I really appreciate that. I don't think any of the stories themselves are like super impactful, which is, I mean, it can be done in a short story, but they're short stories and they're good short stories. They do all kind of revolve around the idea of utopias, not all of them, but that seems to be the core, is different type of thoughts about human utopias. But really, in a book like this, you know, the stories are vehicles for the artist to try different things, I think, and I really like that kind of stuff. Just flipping through, you'll see just some of, you know, working more with line work and watercolor instead of flat colors, working with monochromatic stuff in a more mythical sense, and really, I mean, really good artist, whether working with shapes, whether working with like black and white line work. There's one in this one's really cool too. I really like that, the combination of shape and line work. You can see like the different, okay, I'm trying this avenue and then I'll mix out this avenue with this other avenue and then I'll bring them together. So I really like that sense of play. There was this one here that's in black and white, really shows her real like power as a draftsperson and how she can flex that sense of reality or abstraction kind of at will. You know, these really detailed backgrounds. I think if you just see, you know, something like this, you think, well, this person's like kind of a quick cartoonist, but then you see this next to it, and I always appreciate when someone is really in command of being able to do whatever they want with their art, you know, being able to choose their level of abstraction. It's really beautiful images like that. So I think this is my favorite style, probably just because it's closest to what I'm hoping to be able to accomplish with my own work, like this shape kind of based graphic design stuff. But yeah, it's a really cool book. It's a really, really powerful flex by a powerful artist, and it definitely has like a central theme that it kind of revolves around and looks at from different angles. So I really like that. I really enjoyed this book. I definitely recommend it. After you grab that, if you've got some money and you haven't yet, make sure to go get The Strange Death of Alex Raymond. This is one book with one style all the way through, and definitely a much more myopic focus on its subject matter. Once you've got this, make sure you start saving for the other books that Sean has coming out from Living the Line: Yokoyama Yuichi's Plaza, Eric Creek's The Exile, and Miel Van de Peet's Centralia. Thanks for following along. Take it away, Jack.
You want to see all these books? Smash that subscribe button and the like button and the bell, and then you get them.